Hi there. I wanted to give my favorite therapeutic exercise with the infamous butt ball. So I talked about this last week as a ball that I'm offering in my workout kit that you can find online, and I'll put a link up in my bio. But this particular ball, I have a couple different ones, is a deflatable ball. There is a pin attached, so you can inflate it or deflate it to whatever size you want it to be. Okay, so I'm gonna inflate mine a bit, quite a bit. So like 90% full. Cork it. Okay. So if you have low back pain, sciatica, pelvic floor tightness, this is your go-to. So you're gonna take the ball and you're gonna sit on it and you're gonna lay an egg. So you can see me sitting on it. I feel really comfortable sitting cross-legged on the floor. A lot of times when you're in low back pain or discomfort, it's really rough to get down to the floor. So my favorite second option is if you can find like a dining room chair, something of that height and that firm of a surface. Sit on your ball and then rest your feet on the floor, feet flat, and just sit. So the sweet spot for the ball is if you can feel your pubic bone draping off the front, you can feel your sacrum draping off the back, and then you can feel both sides of your pelvis sort of draping the sides. So that's your sweet spot. And then you sit and you relax. So when the ball is a little bit more inflated, you're gonna feel more pressure in the base of your pelvis, in the pelvic floor region. So you want to relax and yield into that fight. And the longer you spend sitting in this position, usually that helps. Some people feel like they kind of need to wiggle around. If you sit here for a period of time and you feel like it's not quite centered, adjust yourself. Because it's deflated, a little shift goes a long way. But it gives typically a lot of relief in the low back, in the hips, in the pelvic floor. And then hang out here. So 3 minutes, great. 5, better. Because it's minimally invasive, you can sit here for a long period of time, and you can be on your computer, at your desk, at your home or at work. You could be on your phone, you could be reading a book, you could be writing. Because it's minimally invasive and it's not super duper wobbly, you could be on it for a long period of time. With the caveat of, I strongly suggest not to use this while driving a vehicle, a car. I've had 2 people ask me, oh, I'll just put it in my car seat, and that is a terrible idea because it's very dangerous. You should not be sitting on an unstable surface while driving a moving vehicle, right? Because if you were in a car accident, I don't know what would happen to your pelvis. It's also elevating the pelvis up quite a bit in your seat, so the seatbelt might not hit you in the correct spot. So not for in a car, but an airplane works, right? Or at the movie theater, sitting in a seat, or like maybe the opera or the symphony, any time where you're gonna be sitting for a long period of time. Airplanes are kind of ideal because you can shrink it down and deflate it and then fill it back up when you get into your seat. But you just hang out here and breathe. I did a time lapse of this not too long ago, and you can actually see my abdominal wall like relax a little bit. A lot of times we want like a lot of tone in our abdominal wall because aesthetically it sometimes looks better for some people. But sometimes that tone indicates tension. So just like you can have like a tight neck, tight jaw, you can have excessive tension in your stomach. So sometimes we want the tissues to relax and unwind. But that's your butt ball. So here's the best part. When you come out of it, and you have a seat, it feels like you're sitting in a ditch. And then you go get up, take a walk around, and just kind of see how your low back feels. So try it. I'm going to put a link to the exercise or the kit in the links in my bio. But try it. Let me know how it goes, along with other goodies in my workout kit. All right, take care.